Adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Cole. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's McCollum, guarded closer. And the call against Vance Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Harkless is checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Harris is checked in. Here's Laverne. He's got 5. He kicks it to Arthur. There's the pass to Cole. Can't cash in from close range. Trailblazers leading by 10. Prigioni dishes to Crabbe. Feeds it to Prigioni. Kicks to Crabbe. There's the pick. And the foul called on Darrell Arthur. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here is Davis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Prigioni, that's a 2-pointer. With the clock winding down and finished off by Davis.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Here's Cole. Floats one. It's hauled in by Prigioni.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Down low, Harkless. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Harkless has got 5 points so far.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Nurkic the pass to Harris. Here's Cole. Harris kicks to Laverne. They get it back. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Crabbe dishes to Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And Cole kicks to Nurkic, and that one's good. Nurkic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazers.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. It's checked in for C.J. McCollum. The Nuggets also changing it up. Darrell Arthur, he's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Gary Harris in for Moutier. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Arthur out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's Harris. Then there's Gallinari. Here's Plumlee. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Dishes to Aminu. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard attacking. Plumlee the pass to Prigioni. Down low. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Prigioni. Prigione's got 3 assists in the game. To the wing right side. Here's Gallinari. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Trailblazers leading by 19. Now here's Lillard.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
He feeds it to Prigioni. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Every time.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Denver making a switch here. Moutier is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 19.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Harris against Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Plumlee dishes to Prigioni. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. They set the screen. Jokic passes to Fareed. Can't hit from 12.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Moutier. Lillard outside. The feed now to Plumlee. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with them.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Lillard. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Moutier kicks to Harris. They set the pick. Fareed setting the pick for Harris. Off the screen. Portland grabs the miss. 30 seconds left in the game. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Aminu kicks to Plumlee. Portland moving the ball around. Freak with it. Now guarded by Fareed. Here's Prigioni, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that's good.